Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Matt Capper. This is another video on Raid Shadow Legends. Another Faction Wars day complete. Hey, yesterday's took a ridiculous amount of time to complete. I was really having problems with Bannerlord, so I kind of got up against it on the time. I had to just rush it before it reset, before the daily reset. So the video is probably up now right before this one, but you might miss it because I'll be basically posting two videos in short succession. So if you are looking for that one, which is Bannerlords and I believe Demons Spawn? No, Blizzard. That one will be in the playlist as well. And I still have that one from last week. I just don't know when I'm gonna get a chance, but I do have it. So at some point, the playlist will have all these different ones, so you'll be able to at least see how I tackled them. I'm running out of epics is the other thing. I'm running out of epic suggestions for some of these tiers already, where it just feels like there's no epic that's really going to do the job. So we'll see what happens. You may want to see the Bannerlord one too, because that was the biggest struggle I've had so far, period. Other than the one where I just physically couldn't do it. This one, the boss fight was well overtuned, and I'd love to see if anyone has done it in 3-star 100 turn fashion, because not even close. But today, it's a new day, it's a new Faction Wars, it's a new life for you and me, which is going to be Dwarves and Knights Rev. So the Dwarves are getting their special stage. We'll see which painful or not painful, depending on, I guess, it will be. Do we want to do this one for? We'll save that one for last, because that's going to be that's one everyone cares about. Maybe I'll switch around how I do these and just show you the final rather than the beginning. Yeah, why don't we do that? So when I run through these, I won't show you the start of the fight. I'll show you the end of the fight instead. Now we go over this one. Manipulate skill cooldowns 10 times. This is always an interesting one. We'll see what we have available under other effects. Positive, decrease skill cooldown. There are a few. Okay, so interesting. I forgot all about this, but this is nice. We do have Ancora, White Queen Ancora, who does manipulate skill cooldowns of Narcissus if he's on the same team. If he has any active skills on cooldown, decreases the cooldown of one of their skills by 2. If he has no active skills on cooldown, decreases the cooldown of random ally. If the cooldown is max skill is fully reset, also heals by 10%. And the debuff chance is 50%. So is it 50% with? It's 50% on any of these conditions, right? It feels like no, because it's a 50% chance for this to happen. It'll happen to Narcissus or one of my other champions. I think that's how this reads. It's very actually kind of confusing, but that's my problem. So that's White Queen Ancora. We do have Golden Reaper, who has a 50% chance of decreasing the cooldown of one random ally skills, and we'll probably use her because we do need to have this 10 times. We also have Dawncaller Sabbatha, who I believe has it here. Whenever this champion revives an ally, decreases the cooldown of one of his champion skills. But we're probably looking to not have anyone die. Also, Walking Tomb Drang has one. Let's see where it is. Will decrease the cooldown of Exalted Pyre by 1 turn if the target's current HP is higher than this champion's current HP. So that's current HP. So you can manual target that to work. I think that would be a nice one. And then I believe Tomb Angel, she does it for herself as well. Attacks 2 times at random. Each critical hit decreases the cooldown of Not of This World by 1 turn, which is a pretty easy way to do it. But she's not exactly the champion I want to use. So there's the decrease skill cooldown. We also have the increase skill cooldown here, which, sorry, gosh, Every time. It's the start of every video. I start talking, and I've been in meetings all day, had no problems talking there. Suddenly here, I get all congested. Puts target skills on cooldown. This is just a straight up put the target skills on. I think we're gonna definitely bring her in, so we can take out you. We'll definitely bring you in as our epic. I think Ancora also she has one too. If the target is killed. So on her ally attack, it'll decrease the cooldown of off with their heads. So we've got a whole lot of options here. I don't think we need him either. Who is our best bet to... I mean, we could bring in... We could bring in Drang. I think we have enough damage with just him. So let's try this scenario. I just want to make sure that I have... course. To collection. You know what? We are going to cheat. And we're just going to take the preset of the provoke. Continue. And then we'll give her... Sure. Oh. Nope. We got to give you accuracy filter. Primary... accuracy equipped. Sure. And we might as well give you your blessing as well. And I feel like cruelty is the way to go. All right. So we'll join me in the third round, unlike normal, and we'll see how this turns out. All right. So this is why we do the tests. I took out Tomb Drang because he wasn't actually useful because I wasn't taking enough damage at the right appropriate times. Instead, I brought in Thea, who I thought wasn't survivable. The reality is Thea makes this easy because it's on her A1. And when I couple it with the Queen, who's got the ally attack, she's putting out multiple buffs. As long as she's not weak hitting, she's crit. And if she crits, she's going to reduce the cooldown on her skill. So you can see we're already there easily. And I'll show you again. So first of all, we have the single target one, which let's make sure we don't get any funny ideas there. Now she's going to use this, which is an extra turn, and now she's going to go boom, and you see the decreased turn meter hex. You also will see, I can't show it because there's no more. The Tomb Raider, her A3 is now on cooldown by 2 less turns, which is really nice. And then we can bring in some damage, and then we don't have it currently on cooldown, but if we did, we'd be able to use her to ally attack, and that would give our Thea 2 more potentially. And then on top of that, we have this here, which again 50-50, but pretty good. You see how she's on a 1-turn cooldown right now? She's going to hit that, the decreased cooldown once again. We'll do that. That's always nice. Plus, it's always nice to have that decreased attack AoE on an A1. And a couple of AoEs here. Oh god. So here again, we can do an ally attack. And guess what? That means she's going to get even more cooldowns. And then, of course, it was an easy win. So Thea is very nice with the Queen of Hearts because you're getting that double down. And Cora also, A1, is helping with Narcissus. And Narcissus got enough damage. Sinesh is going to heal damage and have the cooldown. So there's a lot of good options here for that stage. Stage 5, defeat enemies while they're under hex debuffs. Let's just do the same thing. I'll see you in round 3. All right, so here we are. We're 5 of 6. This same team is working really well. Just had a little bit of kind of bad luck there. But let's take away your ability to do anything. That'll be the smartest move. See if we can get a reset cooldown. Let's do her out of this world. And then hopefully... Okay, it landed on the same person, but that's fine. I always do this first just to make sure I get the thing. There we are. We are good. He's going to get his extra turn so he can kill some more. And then why don't we go after her? And again, this was very easy with Thea. Thea is a free champion. So if you are, which you probably are, to the point where you have her on your account, I'm going to say she's going to be best in class for stage 4 and stage 5. Let's see what stage 6 is all about. I haven't got my keys because, of course, I haven't. So I'll be right back after I do some battles and we'll go into that third stage. All right, we're back with our final set of keys. My apologies. We also got our 250,000 silver. Hold on to your knickers, lest they be blown away by that generous, high-level offer of silver for your endgame accounts as you go through Faction Wars Hard. There is something about getting 250,000 silver on an endgame account that really makes my heart swell and explode out of anger. Manipulate turn meters 40 times. This should be interesting. Let's see. Other effects, positive effects. We can fill turn meter, of which we have some champions that can do that. Let's hide this. Pestilus has increased. Oops. Fills turn meters of all allies if the HP burn is not placed. Ugh. What a stupid. I mean, great. That's a great one. I mean, you can manipulate that, I suppose. We do have turn meter here. Pretty easy. 3-turn cooldown. I think Golden Reaper is going to be who you want to use for epics. We've got Mother Cybele. If this champion's hard fills this champion's turn meter play. Okay, that's way. No. Nope. Nope. No. Here. Is it passive? Fills this champion's turn meter 5% each time an ally inflicts a critical hit. That's actually could be really strong. That could be a really strong one. That champion doesn't even have to do anything. I like that idea. And probably we're gonna bring you in, and that means you'll need gear, which means we'll bring you to the collection. Why not? But as I do now, I'm just gonna keep tossing around the provoke gear to save me some funds. Does she have anything? I don't really care about her. There we go. Okay, and Eric's, who is free as well, and is in a stun set already, so that's nice. Did I use that in a different video? Maybe. So, what's your turn meter fill? For each buff removed, so that potentially could be good if you can time it right. So this team might do well. Let's see what kind of reduced turn meters we have. Negative effects. Decreased turn meter. Georgie, no. Tomb Lord will be a really good one. Decreases turn meter of all enemies with less than 50% HP. If you can time that. That could be tough. I don't know what does it show what their, no, it doesn't show what their speed is gonna be. It's not like the old days where their speed was low. We could look it up on the tools. I don't think you're gonna get twice as fast. So Tomb Lord might not be the best one. We do have Skeletor. I've never used or built Skeletor. I don't actually know what he does. He does okay. Steal any block increase decreases all teams' turn meters, all enemies' turn meters by 15, and does it by 30% if they're from Tolarian. That would be really good. I don't have him booked, but on a 3-turn cooldown, Skeletor would be really good too. And if I recall, was he the freebie, or was it Adam? He-Man. I don't know. You tell me in the comments down below. I think I can make this work with the champions I have. This has a decreased turn meter here. Did I think? Where's the turn meter? Fills the turn meter if this champion misses due to one of these debuffs. Okay. So that's I mean, that's just conditional. But we're going to get, I think the big deal is we're going to get the AoE, plus we're going to get a lot off of this passive because our allies are going to do critical hits. So let's see how this works. I don't know if I have enough champions with critical hits. I should probably look at that. We'll see you in the third round. I'll let you know how that goes. All right, we are here in third round. Very easy. I forgot about a couple. This one doesn't matter, but let me show you what's going to go on with some of the others. He has, of course, just damage, but this here, she's going to do criticals and therefore increase the turn meter. She has this here, fills the turn meters. I forgot all about that one. So just doing that, just debuffing them, gives them turn meter. Now she's on cooldown here, but she also would do turn meter for each buff removed. But we can just do this again. Like you can just see, you're just gonna keep getting those turn meter fills. Well, now you made me have to use this. Guess what? There's gonna be a whole bunch of more turn meter because there's a whole bunch of crits. So Eric's is the star. This here is just added bonus. Don't think we really need it. Well, stuns aren't gonna work. What does this do again? Ally? No, I don't want to do that. Let's just do that. Do that. And so yeah, so Eric's is the champ. Like look at all the turn meters she's getting just from everyone else. All the turn meters, just more turn meters. All the meters are being turned right now, which is good. That's what we want. Oh yeah, I gotta get. Plus that, I mean that defense break is just a nice added bonus. I'm actually a little bit shocked I hit so weak there with okay, there we go. Yeah, pretty easy. I think these ones are all pretty easy with viable champions that you should have. Obviously, this one, Eric's, you should have. She's going to be the best in class. Just bring a bunch of people with 100% crit rate. They don't have to hit hard. They just have to have hit crit. So if your whole team, Queen of Hearts, if you have her, I mean that's a little more of a smaller subset. But she's also just banging her with Eric's does a lot of crazy damage. And honestly, I could have brought Thea in with all of this because she has stuff around crit and all of it together could have just put on a musical concerto of amazing. After what I went through yesterday, I got to tell you, this was a nice, easy version, but we don't know if it's still going to be easy because now we have to do dwarves. So why don't we take a look at this? We just have to clear the stage in 100 turns. I'm going to bring in the heat. I don't know if she's got enough HP that this is gonna work, but I feel like it should. So I'll see you in the boss round. I'll let you know. Oh my god, I didn't talk that whole time. You saw it. I didn't. I was just fully engrossed. That was a tight one, but if you have double Canute, maybe you can make it work. I will say that I'm relying on the double Canute, and I think that has taken away from the fact that I should bring a decreased defense. I think Brogny's really important. I think speeds are very important. Molly was great to handle on cycle. Both waves coming up to that are very tricky to kill. And that second wave, I couldn't actually kill them, which I think I could have with a decreased defense. So I probably could have shaved a ton of turns off that second wave if I only brought in one Ganut and brought in Fodbor, I believe it is, with the decrease. If you're having problems survivability wise, maybe you don't bring a Molly, bring in a Runekeeper, bring in someone with heals. But as you can see there, a little holding the breath a little bit, but overall pretty good, and we were able to complete that. That was a tough one, but doable, unlike yesterday's. So where are we at now? We got 15 HP burn debuffs. Well, this one's a little bit different, a little bit not different, interesting, because now we got to do 15s. We're on these 15s. Does that mean we're gonna do 20s in the third round? My heart just sinks thinking about it, but whatever. We got Brogny. We sort of got with accuracy. We do have Trunda, I believe. Place next turn and not understand both these hits. Yeah, so we just have to switch Trunda out to a version of herself that has accuracy. Also, Herndig, I believe he's got an AoE, doesn't he? Enemies who turn meter below 30%. I hate that. I hate that because you never can seem to get it right. Granjar has the AoE HP burn. And then we've got HP burn out of our Geos. I can probably take these guys out and put in at least... Alright, heading into the final round here. You see, our Trunda took a little bit of heat. We've got 12 of 15 HP burns. Of course, that happens, so that's fine. Yeah, we should probably do this. A little bit annoyed here, but we can get her. We can revive her, so that's not even a big deal. I don't like the fact that Gallic is away and free, but she'll get a 1-turn block damage, so that'll be helpful. Again, nothing too concerning here. We should get it right here. We got the HP burns good. We killed a bunch of people even better. We got a couple stuns even better. So this is like the combination of everything just really works well here. I don't think I need... I'm a little bit worried about his health, to be honest with you. Let's get her over here. We don't need her active. Ooh, they're both a problem. Get her. Yeah, there we go. I know. If she kills somebody or does... Okay, she's just healing. We'll take away his turn meter. I have so many. Okay, good. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Oh, I should have taunted. No, he killed himself. So there you go. Again, Trunda actually made this really easy. Geomancer, you bring a couple Geos, you can probably cycle it through. I got in a little bit trouble cycling. Granjar I didn't even really need. He didn't do much for me because I didn't have him in enough gear. Speeds, again, speed and survivability, being able to control. Molly's huge in this. She's going to give you turn meter. She's going to give you a control. She's going to give you a revive. All of which were on display in the third round, among others. So we got one last stage to go. Stage 9, 15 plus stun debuffs. I think this is almost the same team we're going to use here, to be honest. Filter. Let's get those debuffs. The stun. I forget. We have 2. So this is somewhere you're definitely going to want to use your stun set on. Full board would be good for carrying the play, but let's We got a stun set. Who do we have that has an AoE A1? Oh, you know what? Of course, it's him. He's the guy. Tormund's the guy. Do we already have a stun set, Tormund? No, because we probably stole it. Let's do that. And we'll see you in the third round. All right, as we roll into our final battle here, we are at 14 of 15, so in pretty good place. It's a little RNG, right? Just keep that in mind. Oh, hopefully this doesn't do anything. I was banking. We can probably do that and just hope to the sweet Lord we get one more stun. There's our 2 more stuns there. 15 of 15 were good, which is good because I don't have... let's see. What worked really well is Tormund having his... That's on cooldown, so I should be able to stun him. Tormund having his ability to freeze, as well as having those HP burns out from Trunda, from our newly formed accuracy Trunda, really helped out. Now, we're going to get revives here, which sucks, but whatever. As long as no one dies. And if one person dies, we can revive them. It's as long as multiple people don't die. We should be fine here. Oh, I hate this. Hate them all. Well, at least we got 3. We can keep picking on Whisper. And we can taunt them all, so that's good. We can really... Yeah, this is looking pretty good. We can throw a little more HP burn out there just for giggles. The S&Gs, as one would say. The S&Gs, that's a thing, right? We got the freeze. Now he keeps hitting, and that's what I'm talking about. Didn't really get much of that in the first round, but in the second round I got a lot of that, where the HP burn and the freeze together allowed him to continue attack, and then of course continue to use his ability. We have 15-15. Everything is good. We can kill this, and we can wrap this one up. So there we go. This was probably the easiest of the dwarfs. The other ones were a little bit tougher, but using that stun set, of course, made it a lot more achievable. We are at 259 and 260. You may be asking yourself, where's that one going? Well, it's right there. It's the Bannerlords. It's right there. It's missing. It's missing from my heart. And I believe the other one's right here, missing from my heart. So no big deal. We're pushing through. We're only 2 shy so far. I'm really scared of the last 5 stages before the boss. And I'm scared of the bosses. I'm not going to lie to you. This is going to be interesting. It's going to cost me a lot. I'm going to have to save up 1 hour gear swaps, because here I maybe did 2 pieces of gear and I'm down 6 million silver because of all the swaps. So this is very expensive, but it's still been kind of challenging, so I'm looking forward to the next day. Thanks for watching. Please be kind, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.